How would you feel if you learned that your lover who died 5 years ago was actually alive? Isara's discovery that her boyfriend Atuat, who she thought had drowned at sea, was actually alive would trap her between dream and reality. But the truth she faced when she found him would be much more painful than she expected. Love sometimes teaches us to live with the most beautiful memories. This journey would show her that the true meaning of love sometimes lies in letting go, and teach her the only way to heal the deepest wound in her heart. In the village of Kimirut, 26-year-old Izara had been trying to live with the death of her boyfriend Atuat for 5 years. That terrible night, Atuat had been caught in a storm while fishing at sea and never returned. His body was never found. "Sister, are you still waiting for him to return?" asked her 24-year-old brother Nayuk, seeing Isara looking out at the sea every evening. "No," said Izara quietly. "I'm just remembering the times we spent together." Izara worked as a nurse at the village's small health center. Her work helped her forget her pain, but when she returned home, loneliness would settle over her again. That day, there was a new patient who had come to the village. An old man named Tikivik had come from a distant fishing camp. "Nurse, may I ask you something?" said Tikivik after his treatment was finished. "Of course, go ahead. 5 years ago, a young man named Atuat disappeared here, didn't he?" Isara's heart stopped. "Yes, did you know him?" "I don't know him personally, but my camp friends talk about a man named Atuat who has lost his memory. He's living in the northern camps." These words shocked Izara. Could Atuat be alive? Is this possible?" she asked with a trembling voice. "I don't know, daughter, but the man talks about your village. He's constantly looking for someone named Izara." That night Isara couldn't sleep at all. Could her boyfriend, whom she had thought dead for 5 years, be alive? Was this just a cruel hope? The next morning she told her brother Nayuk about the situation. "Isara, this could just be a rumor. Don't set yourself up for disappointment." "But what if it's true? What if Atuat is really alive?" Nayuk knew the pain his sister had been suffering for 5 years. "Okay, but if we're going to investigate, I'm coming with you." Their childhood friend Sivulik also joined them. "I'll come too. Atuat was my friend as well." The three of them decided to go to that distant fishing camp together. The road to the northern camps was difficult and dangerous. Izara, Nayuk, and Sivulik set out on a sea journey with a small boat. Every kilometer increased the hope in Isara's heart. "Izara, if this really is Atuat, he's probably changed a lot," said Sivulik along the way. "I know, but just learning that he's alive would be enough." "What if he doesn't remember you?" asked Nayuk worriedly. This question was Isara's biggest fear. Then I'll try to remind him who he is." After a 2-day journey, they arrived at Tukarak camp. This was a small settlement consisting of temporary fishing shelters. Camp leader Uki greeted them. "Who are you?" "We came from Kimirut. We're looking for someone named Atuat," said Nayuk. Uki's face changed. "Atuat? He's here, but what?" asked Izara breathlessly. He's lost his memory, and he's married to a woman named Nuka. They also have a child." These words hit Izara like lightning. Atuat was married to someone else. "Can we see him?" she asked with a trembling voice. "Of course, but be prepared. He might not recognize you." Uki led them to a hut in the camp. When he knocked on the door, a man's voice came from inside. "Who is it?" When the door opened, Isara held her breath. Standing in front of her was Atuat, more mature than when she had last seen him the day he disappeared 5 years ago, but definitely him. "Hello," said Atuat, looking at them with unfamiliar eyes. "Who are you?" Isara's eyes filled with tears. Atuat didn't recognize her at all. I'm Isara, said Isara in a trembling voice, from Kimurat village. A slight glimmer of recognition appeared on Atuat's face. Isara. That name sounds familiar. At that moment, a beautiful woman in her late 20s came out of the hut. She was pregnant. Atuat, who are these people? Asked the woman. Nuka, they came from Kimirut. This lady's name is Isara. Nuka looked at Isara carefully. Atuat constantly says this name. Are you someone from his past? Isara nodded with a broken heart. Yes, we used to be very close. Inside, a small child about 3 years old was running around. Atuat picked him up. This is my son Tunu, he said proudly. Isara was breaking apart watching this scene. Atuat had built a happy family. Without her, Nuka, understanding the sensitivity of the situation, said, Maybe you can talk a bit. I'll go outside with the child for a while. Atuat looked at Isara carefully. You seem very familiar to me. It's like I see you in my dreams. Atuat, we were lovers, said Isara with tears. 5 years ago we thought you were lost at sea. Atuat looked confused. I don't remember anything, just fragments, your face, and a great sadness. You were lost in a storm. We searched for you, but... Yes, they told me. I had an accident. I hit my head. The people here found me, healed me. But I don't remember my past at all. Sivuluk intervened. Atuat, everyone in our village was looking for you, especially Isara. Atuat looked at Isara with pity. I'm sorry. I wish I could remember. At that moment, Isara made a difficult decision. Atuat was happy. He had a new life. Did she have the right to tear him away from this happiness? That night, while staying at the guest house, Isara had a sleepless night. Nayuk and Sivuluk were trying to comfort her. Isara, maybe give him more time. Maybe he'll remember, said Sivuluk. No, said Isara sadly. He's happy. He has a new family. I don't have the right to mess up his life. But you waited for him for 5 years, said Nayuk, and for 5 years he built a new life. I'm just a part of the past. The next day, Atuat came to visit Isara alone. I thought a lot last night. You must be someone important to me. You were, said Isara, very important. Would you tell me about our past? Isara told him how they met, how they became lovers, how they planned to get married. Atuat listened as if enchanted. This story is very beautiful. I wish I could remember. Atuat, you're happy now. That's enough. But what happened to you? Didn't you get married? Isara's eyes filled with tears. Number, I could never forget you. Atuat took Isara's hand. I'm so sorry. I wish it could have been different. At that moment, Nuka came with the child. Atuat immediately let go of Isara's hand. Atuat, we need to go home, said Nuka. She looked at Isara and saw her pain. That evening, Nuka came to visit Isara alone. Can I talk to you? Of course. I know Atuat's past. He constantly said the name Isara. You're his lost love. Isara nodded. I love him, said Nuka. But I also know that he loves you too, in the depths of his memory. I want his happiness, said Isara. You take good care of him. That's enough. Nuka was amazed by Isara's sacrifice. You really love him. Yes, that's why I'm letting him go. The next day, they decided to leave. Isara wanted to talk to Atuat one last time. Atuat, we're leaving. Can't you stay? Maybe I'll remember. No? You're happy here, with your family. I shouldn't ruin this happiness. Atuat looked sad. But you were important to me. I'm still important, but differently. Now I'm part of your past, not your future. This isn't fair. Love isn't always fair, Atuat. Sometimes love teaches you to let go of the person you love. Atuat hugged Isara. Thank you. You're a very strong woman. No, I just love you. Nuka also came and joined them. Isara, you're a good woman. Atuat is lucky to have been loved by you. I'm lucky to have loved him. Little Tunu also came and hugged Isara. Auntie, why are you crying? These are happy tears, little man. As they got on the boat, Atuat was standing on the shore. Isara waved to him. Goodbye, Atuat. Be happy. As the boat moved away, Isara looked at her lover one last time. Now she was truly letting him go. The return journey was quiet. Isara was constantly crying, but at the same time she felt relief. You made the right decision, said Nayuk. I know, but it hurts so much. It will pass with time, said Savuluk. No, it won't pass, but I'll learn to live with it. When they returned to the village, everyone wanted to know about Atuat's condition. Isara only said, he's safe and happy. As the days passed, Isara slowly tried to return to her normal life, but she was different now. She no longer carried the hope that Atuat would return. A month later, a letter came from Nuka. Dear Isara, after you left, Atuat became very thoughtful. Some memories started coming back. He remembers your name and remembers pieces of the time he spent with you. He loved you very much, but I love him too, and you gave us a very precious gift. Sacrifice. You taught us what true love is. Thank you. Nuka. This letter both warmed and burned Isara's heart. That evening she went to the seashore. She and Atuat used to come here. Goodbye, my love, she said quietly. Now I'm truly letting you go. A gentle breeze blew from the sea. It was as if Atuat was saying goodbye to her. 6 months later, Isara slowly began to hold on to life. She still loved Atuat, but now this love gave her beautiful memories, not hope. One day, a new doctor came to the village. He was a young and kind man. His name was Siku. Hello, I'm Siku, your new doctor. Hello, I'm Isara. I'm a nurse. They started working together. Siku admired Isara's professionalism and compassion. You're a very good nurse, he said. Thank you. Over time, friendship developed between them. Siku was curious about Isara's past, but didn't ask. One day, Isara told him, 5 years ago, I lost my boyfriend. Last year, I found him, but he was married to someone else. I'm very sorry. No, I'm not sad anymore. He's happy, and I'm learning to be happy. You're a very strong woman. No, I just learned the true meaning of love. A year later, Siku proposed to Isara. Isara, I love you, but you need to be at peace with your past. I am at peace. I still love Atuat, but he remains in my past. You are my future. At their wedding, Isara was happy but melancholy. She was still thinking about Atuat. That night, Siku told her, I'm not trying to replace Atuat. I just want to be part of your new story. You're very understanding, because that's what true love is like. I'm not asking you to give up the love you had with Atuat. I just want you to experience a new love with me. Isara smiled. Maybe there was room for 2 loves in her heart. Years passed. Isara and Siku had a happy marriage. They had 2 children. Sometimes Isara still thought about Atuat. She no longer felt pain for him. She just felt grateful, because Atuat had taught her the true meaning of love. One day, her eldest son asked her, Mom, were you always happy? No, son. Sometimes I was very sad, but those sadnesses taught me the value of happiness. So are you happy now? Yes, I'm very happy. This story teaches us, true love sometimes requires letting go. Putting the happiness of the person you love above your own happiness is the purest form of love. And life can give us the chance to experience not just one, but multiple loves. What's important is stepping into the future while being at peace with the past. Dear viewers, have there been loves in your life that you had to let go? Share your thoughts about the sacrificial aspect of love in the comments, along with the lessons you draw from this emotional story. If you liked this touching love story, don't forget to hit the like button. By subscribing to our channel, you can discover more love, sacrifice, and emotional stories from the depths of Inuit culture. In our next video, we will meet you with another heart-touching story. Until then, don't forget to show your love to your loved ones.